So recently, Brendan Schaub has been canceling a lot of his comedy shows, and of course, some over at the PF Changs or the subreddit called the Fighter and the Kid subreddit jump on this narrative saying that all he does is cancel shows. Well, this time around, he took it to Twitter, and Bappa talks about putting his family first once in his life, and I have to say I commend the guy. And hate is such a strong word. I don't hate Brendan Schaub, and I don't think anybody should hate him. Sure, we could critique his way of saying things or doing things professionally in his podcasts and sometimes his character. However, I did notice in the Fighter and the Kids subreddit, there's a lot of homeless cats out there or users that take pride in hating Bappa, but not all of them. Some of them, and actually most of them, have heart. They don't go after Messican, who's the wife or girlfriend of Brendan Schaub, as some others do in that very subreddit. In fact, they go as low as attacking the children. So this is a type of different video to show there's a difference in hating someone versus making funny. Because on this channel, we're not here to make fun of people. We're here to make funny. There's a difference. Look it up. Which means we don't hate anyone. And especially, we do not go ahead and attack people's family members and especially their children. So this is the real reason why Brendan Schaub has canceled his recent comedy shows. So let's go ahead and listen to Brendan explain it. And here it is.
Hey guys, most of my family and close friends know my baby girl has been in and out of the hospital since the day she was born, and she has to have emergency surgery on on Thursday. So I'll have to cancel my tour dates in Nashville and Austin. I'm gonna have to cancel my tour dates in Nashville and Austin on Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. I won't be on the podcast. I haven't missed a week of podcasts in 12 years, so it's pretty serious. But the tour dates, Nashville, Austin, the refund your money. Hopefully this all goes well, and it's just a phase, you know. So love you guys. That's why you won't see me on the podcast. And that's why you won't see me in Nashville or Austin. That's it. Love you. All right.
Now, this is just terrible all around. And I think it's fair to ask PF Changs or the homeless cats over at the Fighter and the Kids subreddit to put their opinions aside of Brendan Schaub, as well as his wife, Messican, and just leave the family topic alone once and for all. A lot of times they post pictures of the wife, and hell, sometimes I've seen over the years pictures of the children, and a lot of people mentioning the kids. And that has to stop. We could criticize the man and his profession and who he is, but leave his family out of it. So it looks like a moderator named JMA_ZF has decided that they're going to lock the thread and remove any posts about this in the foreseeable future. And I'm hoping that this person is talking about Brendan Schaub's family members and attacks on his own kind. Now, of course, there's a group over there that'll continue to do so, play vile, dirty, and nasty. The same group that were happy that my main channel was terminated by Mark Harley, who snitched on us, or me, my main channel, to get it terminated by contacting Chin and the higher-ups over at the Thick Boy Studios to falsely report that I was imitating or impersonating the Fighter and the Kid podcast, which was clearly not true. But that's a different story for a different time, because we all know Mark Harley is a rat, and he's nothing but a snitch. Oh, and a crybaby as well. Oh, and doxer. Now, after listening listening to the video clip from Brendan here, I think all of us on this channel specifically, and the majority of homeless cats or users at the Fighter and the Kids subreddit, only wish everything would be okay and fine for Brendan Schaub's daughter. Because no father should go through something like this. It's terrible. I don't know if you have kids, but I'm sure you would be worried too. So I, as well as everybody here, have nothing but prayers to send that way and best wishes for a speedy recovery. However, having said that, we need a joke in here. It's admirable how Brendan managed to low-key brag about his podcast episode streak. All right, we get it, B. You're a workhorse. But no more time for jokes on this video. Maybe later. Some idiots over at the Fighter and the Kids subreddit said terrible things like, oh, the daughter has been in and out of the hospital, but the fight companion comes first with Joe Rogan. Really? Wow, what a beast of a dad. Yeah, some people say things like that. Yet they don't realize that life consists of the love you have for your own, such as your children, your mom, your dad, your friends. All your loved ones come first. Now, of course, on the bright side, if Brendan Schaub is listening, it's not uncommon for prematures to have regular visits to the hospital. It's quite normal, but it's still not cool to attack family members and especially the little ones. And even some of the homeless cats are saying, well, it's not cool that he left the mom alone there and he went to Joe Rogan and did Fight Companion to handle this terrible situation all alone. Well, those are some of the reasons why we dislike Papa. He doesn't make the best choices in life. So in this particular situation, you could see that it's best to leave out the hate for his family and the hate in general, because I think a lot of people get confused that because we make funny, we hate the guy, and that's not even the case. Some do. I don't, and I think a majority of people don't hate Papa. We just disagree with a lot of ways that he puts himself out there and the hypocrisy that he points out, or we point out for him, and the lies, the unnecessary ones, and the narcissistic tendencies and so on and so forth. There's a lot of flaws there. And he just goes, let's just be honest. But I personally don't like to see the hate or joking against his family members or his children. That is off limits. And I truly hope, and I'm sure a majority of you guys listening hope, everything works out for his family in the end. We can joke and we can make funny, but we cannot hate. And I'm sure there's a lot of you still out there, because I see in the subreddit still hate messages and comments making fun of him for this very situation. But I feel like we're above that and we don't roll that way. And we don't make fun of, we make funny. Again, there's a difference. Look it up. Sure, we point out his narcissistic ways and his hypocrisy and all of the lies that he tells when he doesn't have to. And that will continue. And we'll look into other comedians on this very channel, whether it's Tom Segura, Joe Rogan, Andrew Schultz, Bert Kreischer, hell, even Bobby Lee, and so many others. And we wouldn't want to wish this on anyone. So we hope his daughter is okay and will continue to be okay. Now, if it turns out that Brendan's lying about this situation, oh, that would be terrible. But no, I don't think he is. In fact, I'm sure he isn't. Actually, I know he isn't. So God bless him and his family. And tomorrow we'll get back right at it, Papa. I'm sure your daughter will be fine and she'll be in all of our prayers and thoughts. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you could, do me a favor, please hit that subscribe and like button on your way out. I'd really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Prayers up for Brendan Schaub's daughter, his wife, and his entire family and friends in this very moment. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.